Hello all, Fizzban here, and welcome back to Dishonored 2. We are on the 9th mission, about to hopefully embark on the journey to Dunwall and face off against Delilah. But we will just go and have our briefing with the... Why is there a room nearby? Do I have the heart? Oh yeah. Oh no, good, messing around. Oh, there's a bone charm. Where did we get a bone charm from?
I know mistakes, but was it really necessary to cut all the throats between Karnaca and Dunwall?
Yes.
Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne.
Again, I'm gonna say, in spite of what they told us about him barely being able to hold a
At
spoon
least
without
the
shaking,
situation with the Duke is behind us. Let's not forget that small detail in all this.
interrupting me.
Drunken despot.
I was gonna say, he is a remarkable painter.
I doubt my apartment on Caldwell's Bridge is as I left it.
Where's Megan?
When this is over, I might visit the Academy of Natural Philosophy and shock them all. Assuming it still stands.
I do hope we get to visit a black market shopkeeper. I have some upgrades I want to buy. That's not the briefing for now though.
Now that we're here, I suppose you know where to go and what to do. You've killed a legion. So what's one more?
One more, or 1,000 more. Delilah deserves what she's about to get.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I've told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
Too late for regrets.
Everyone feels some regret, atop a long line. Mine is now chiefly that I'm out of time. Take care of yourself.
Goodbye, Anton.
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside. She seemed cagey earlier, even more than usual.
Kate? That's what I remember. We are full on hit points, so there's no need for us to go through anything here. I still want the bone charms. It annoys me that there are bone charms there that I can't get. It's haunting me. I'm just gonna go through this ship one more time to see if we may have missed something, because apparently I did. There were schematics and gold just lying around. Go away, rats. I also like how we can kill like 4 rats with just one swing. Did I miss anything in my own room? I don't think so.
Killers fighting over thrones. What does it matter? Screw it. I'll keep my own counsel. I don't owe anybody anything.
Some money. Oh, a letter to Billy Lurk. Billy, I ain't know your address, so I just give this letter to a mudlark who knew the lay of the land and hope for the best. You and I ain't got no reason to like each other, but Fennec liked you good enough, so that's why I'm writing. Anyways, he's dead and I thought you should know. It was that old wound, remember? It never did heal. We tried every kind of cure and poultice. You know what I think? I think maybe the boss caught him. Maybe on purpose, maybe not. You know how it was back then. Speaking of, I tried to find the big knife, but no one's heard a thing in years. Don't know if he's alive or what. Anyways, I'll respect to Fennec. If I ever see you, I won't kill you. Katrina. Can't remember if we read that, but since it disappeared, I assume we didn't. Wonder if I've missed anything on the ship as a whole between... that looks weird. Between missions. Or maybe I should have looked around more.
Smoke and garbage and rats.
Oh, someone's in a positive mood down there.
Hey, there you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Alright. Then let's talk.
Megan, I'm taking the skiff. I want to go to Dunwall Tower alone.
All right. Do you know how you're going to kill Delilah? If you leave her alive, she'll come for you sooner or later.
I'll do whatever it takes to end her and get Emily back.
Just make sure you don't hesitate. Delilah's dangerous.
You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, there's a key. Yoink. Look, you can't just leave loot for me not to find. It's not fair. So, I am doing the only thing that I can possibly do with me being me. I go and get the loot. Got a feast and late ballet. Oh, and a Megan Foster's notebook. Oh, what does it say? Years ago, another time for the achievement. What day is it? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know what will happen, no one can know. But I have a feeling that we'll all be dead soon. Everyone dies just like my sweet Deirdre, twitching in the mud. But I think death is very close now. The air feels strange. The wind is coming from the west. I saw a dead gull floating in some foam. Don't go off to Dunwall, Billy. That's what I'm reading from all the signs. I could run, finally try to find him at long last, the old knife himself. They could rent another boat, they don't need me, not really, so I could run. I should run. I haven't had more than my share of blood. Haven't I had more than my share of blood even? So, why am I still here?
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
Was that a door? We did get two more At the Blade Ballet, which is above to the Spring Racers, they apparently have a chance to eliminate a body. Not too interested in that. What else? God of Feast, that's right. White rats can be eaten for mana. No, but interesting nonetheless. I guess we are about to take the skip. Go to Dunwall Streets. Yes.
If old Samuel could see me now.
Nine. Death to the Empress. You must confront Empress Delilah Copperspoon before she changes all the world with her will. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne. Alright, so I guess this really is the end from the sounds of it.
Take me to Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage in my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let Emily's mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial. While my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it. You were sent to Dunwall as a gift, like a box of candies, because that's all you were worth. I had your mother's heart, and my body sleeps in your bastard daughter's bed.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that you only deserve to keep your throne if you're ready to roll out a red carpet of blood before it. We'll be face to face soon, and I'll end you, Delilah.
Are there any? Oh, there are shrines and runes and bojays. Doesn't seem to be a lot of them out here though, but I guess we might also have some in the tower. It is oddly quiet in the streets here. Dunwall Tower. Thomas, 2 days ago I saw all the Abbey men gather in the street and march towards Dunwall Tower. I've never seen so many of them. They were all reciting the strictures, their voices united. It made me believe that the city could still be saved. But they haven't returned. Someone said they couldn't even reach the throne room at the top of the tower, where Empress Delilah sits scheming up whatever comes next. It looks like most of them died at the main gate, Thomas. There are no overseers left in the capital. I'm packing everything and leaving while I still can. Join me as soon as possible, Hugh. Grim tidings from the capital of the Empire. Following the coup, Empress Delilah Colwyn, formerly called Delilah Copperspoon, still sits on the throne of Dunwall Tower. The residents in the district have, for the most part, fled. Shops and apartments sit in decay, in some cases barricades have even been erected at narrow streets, attempting to contain the odd cabal of women accompanying our new ruler. Oh great, witches. Seeking to exploit an opportunity, local gangs are having a field day. I can attest personally to the increased presence of the Hatters, whose numbers have swelled with the recruitment of orphaned children. Your intrepid reporter will continue to bring you news as it happens, and as always I will interpret the events to the best of my ability. At the Courier we try to represent all sides that we deem reasonable, but of course we have a perspective and we have values like all journalistic outlets, which will always inform our reporting. Alright. So that's why it feels deserted, because it is deserted. Very deserted. Yes. Oh wait, someone's here. Let's see. Oh, there's a room. Aww. But there's a room. Oh, this was the bar in the...
With all the shops in the district shuttered, this place still might be your best bet.
Oh, black
Step
market.
up and see what I've got.
So it turned into a black market shop. Alright. Oh, many new upgrades available. Thank you. Well, I will just check the gear. I do want the room over there. Yes.
I'll
Gear.
take that deal.
The key to the City Watch Armory.
Everyone has to make a living.
Sure.
Glad we could do business.
Sure, I'll take that. And
Let's
upgrades.
see. I have some
do we
upgrade
have?
plans for your gear.
Aim lock up to 3 targets, firing a single splintered bolt.
I take a risk.
That sounds cool.
Just having the...
You won't regret it.
Hope not. Oh, Masterwork pistol. Okay, so that becomes more of a shotgun, I think. Because it has less effective range, but it has more damage and a larger spread. Oh, when using the spyglass, the pistol has perfect aim. Even when you change shots. Reduced area of effect, spread damage range.
I used to go and pray at the Abbey. But I haven't seen a single overseer in days.
We'll do the shotgun thing. I don't think I ever used the magnification thing. Oh, reduces damage taken. And a stealth approach. We obviously do the damage taken because we are gonna suck at stealth. And bolt capacity. Yeah. Shot capacity. And make less noise.
I don't know how
Nope.
long Dunwall is going to stand.
We are gonna be noisy as hell. The occult kiss. So, sword damage against clockwork soldiers or sword damage against magic using enemies? I'm guessing magic using enemies because we are going up against Delilah and we do have our pistol to take care of the clockwork soldiers.
The city is falling apart.
Okay, well, we have those upgrades. these are for the mines. Not too interested in that because I don't use mines too much, so I'll take the sword upgrade. And what else might we have? Well, I guess we can upgrade the mines a little bit. Double release, sure. And more radius. Oh, sure. And another charge for the stun. Sure. And that's pretty much all our money.
My door's always open.
We need one more room before we can upgrade to the last shadow kill.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Right. Let's see, and that was obviously the room we found there. There's a black bone jump up there somewhere. And a shrine.
Mistress, mouse and hen, come fisher father, frog and wren. Once a king dressed in red, warmed by the flames of heaven.
That's way high up there. Okay, so
Each them of snow, the monarch decreed to them below. Upon a spike they perched his head.
oh shit.
Burned his dead.
Can I get up there even? Not that way. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. It looks like I should be able to get up there, but maybe I need to be inside. I don't know. Oh dear. Ooh. I was afraid I almost fell to my death there. Oh, wolf fountain. Oh, I shouldn't jump on spiky fences. Hello. That was blocked. Let's just take the time. There's another wolfhound. This place really is deserted. Okay. Well, that's nice, I suppose. Shrine. Oh.
You got this. Close to Dunwall Tower? By the gate.
Yeah. After the big fight between those overseer hard asses and Delilah's girl.
Are we gonna put it back together? Make it work?
Yes, dumbass. Because you just spent 6 years at the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Hey, whoa,
Don't lose your shit over a joke, Daniel. We're gonna sell it. Must be worth a lot of coin.
Hello. Don't mind me, just butting in.
Hey, you!
Where do you
Are
think
you
you're going?
really going to?
I'ma cut
This
you
won't
into
take
pieces.
long.
Time to die.
You shouldn't have wandered outside without bodyguards,
you in
my
half.
lord.
What's going on here?
Well, up yours then. Oh, hey. Oh yeah, they all disappear now. Neat. What were they talking about selling though? The clockwork soldier parts? Maybe. Back into the street. Bit of coin. And nothing in there. So yeah, this is pretty much all the way back where we started. Oh, letter from Boyle Accounting Service. Miss Vanilla Reed, I regret to inform you that your special allowance request has been denied by our financial director. We are very sorry to hear that your apartment on Caldwell Boulevard is in such poor condition, but we think you are being overly emotional when describing the building as on the verge of collapse. A broken leg is certainly not something irreparable, nor is a broken ceiling. In any case, as the import manager, you must understand that the company's future is unsure to say the least, after the untimely death of its beloved founder and the political turmoil across the empire. All wages should remain frozen until a successor is appointed, no exceptions will be granted. We wish you the best of luck. Sincerely yours, Martin Jenkins for the Boyle Company Accountant Service. So she can't get money to repair the building, and it's pretty much collapsing on her and breaking her legs, and they just say it's no biggie, really. What is that sound? It sounds a bit like electric humming and the buzzing of a blood fly. I think it really is just electric humming. That? Oh, and it's like small insects. I suppose it's not entirely wrong. The insects was just louder than expected. Oh! There were more of you. Go. taking a look around. We still need to find a shrine is there. And there's a black bone charm somewhere. Can we get in here? Okay, we can.
When the food runs out, I'll make my way over to the south bank. Maybe better over there. I've heard some of Delilah's lot is set up on Caldwell's bridge. No one can cross.
Let's see about that.
Who are you?
I'm an agent of the true Empress, Emily Caldwell.
Thank the stars for that. I've been hiding here since the coup. Worked in the carriage rails before things went to pieces.
I've been away. What's it been like here in the capital city?
At first, there was fighting. Delilah's bunch against those in the city watch who were still loyal. People tried to barricade the streets, to put up a wall around the tower. Eventually, the overseers came down, led by the High Overseer himself. They fought against Delilah's witches. That's the only word for them. But I haven't seen an overseer in a while now.
What else?
There was rioting over food, but people have fled the district mostly. Not long ago, someone came by in the dead of the night, pushing a carriage toward the tower. Looked like bones. Maybe from a whaling slaughterhouse. No idea why Delilah would want that.
Thanks for what you've told me. Stay hidden for a few more days. Maybe things will get better after that.
Maybe. No promises. Alright, we are at the... probably a bit more than a 30-minute mark at this point. Well, probably shouldn't take all that stuff. We have a shred of decency left, I suppose. But just a shred. Alright, we will stop the episode here and we will pick it up in the next one. So until then, thank you for watching and see you next time.